I mean, the faster we get there, the quicker it'll be over. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Good evening, which is at least half right.
Good God. Hello, everybody. We're back. And we're ready to play some more Dungeons and Dragons. Meg could not be here with us tonight because work and responsibilities and blech.
Yeah.
Fucking adulting. You know, how great would this kind of thing have been if we had this 15 years ago and we all met and started streaming when we were children and had, time?
Oh
Children.
gosh.
I was 30.
You're going to go back for
30. 15 years ago. I was 5 years married 15 years ago.
How did you break him? What did I missed something? Damn.
Wait, did I?
You did. You broke us.
Broke him. Jesus.
Perfect. I mean, my job's done. Where's the document that I made? I made a document. I sent the document. I don't know where the document is.
Are you
We're all gonna
okay?
die.
Dustin forgot we were older than him.
Yeah.
No, I just, for a minute, I forgot, no offense, how much older it
I'm
was.
not.
Yeah, he forgot that I'm like Methuselah and
He forgot he's one of the babies.
mm-hmm.
And I just know Morgan someday is going to see this and sit there and go,
Correct. Yep.
Witch lady, hello, witch
Yep.
lady, missed you, love you. Dustin is the same age as my oldest boy. Why you gonna say that like that? Mommy, sorry. Hey, I rolled an 18. We're good.
Hey,
Um,
is it under document?
good God.
There's a 13. That's better.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Maybe it's in the I know. I'm looking in the wrong fucking drive. Yeah.
Vroom vroom.
While he opens that up, if anyone hears any weird noises from my end, my dog is currently snoring at my feet. So, sorry.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wake him up, but he is snoring fairly loud.
There. If you hear any weird noises from my end, I had beans for dinner.
Oh,
Oh my God. You fucking people.
It's true.
God damn.
It's
Why am I friends with all of you?
Fucking murder mystery. You know why?
because you don't want to be enemies with us,
That is completely fair.
right?
Having literally any of you angry with me is literally my worst nightmare.
That's fair. That's fair.
I almost made a joke of like, oh, she's talking again, but then I was like, no, she's genuinely afraid of that. I'm not gonna turn it into a joke.
I'm like, just eat myself off cliff at that point. Can't handle it. No.
We're all pre-hydrating because we know we're gonna fucking cry our eyes out tonight. It's
That,
not
and I'm
true.
sure
Oh,
some
great.
son of a bitch is gonna be like, hydrate, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing too: is that this is like the anticipation has done most of the work. It's done all of the work. Yes, the anticipation has done
Oh,
like I'm
look,
gonna say like
group hydrate.
90% of the work.
There it is.
Hydrate or die straight.
Ooh. How about low
Zach,
drink?
what are you hydrating with today? Zach?
Be very quiet over there,
I'm trying to have
bub.
the call freaking work. I've got dropped.
We are not sponsored
Oh.
by this particular label yet.
Boy, it'd be nice.
Right? Now the bunny on the staircase might be.
Testing, Zach. Can you good?
I can see his picture.
He's running from a blue dragon.
If you are talking, we cannot hear you, my friend.
Director thinks he's there.
I don't think he's
You hear me
talking. I
now?
think he's fixing something.
There you go. Now we hear you.
Okay.
I can tell.
Okay. Can everybody hear him?
Cranberry boysenberry mead.
Okay.
Dude,
Can you hear me
share.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what
yes,
I
we hear you, Zach.
now? Is it delayed?
So when we open up our real life D&D tavern, we have to make a snozberry drink because it always tastes like snozberries.
Yay.
I share my dad jokes.
I've got
with my-
blackberry mead.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
all you people drinking mead right now.
How about what's the one that Meg Thulu likes? Is it Huckleberry or Gooseberry? Gotta make gooseberry mead. That'd be fun. That's the Disney mead.
Are you ready to traumatize us, Cap?
All right. Who's ready for a nice, relaxing, gentle, calm evening?
Bullshit.
Not me.
Emotional torture. It's not going to be emotional
How-
torture. Like
how
I
did
said.
you-
Trauma.
How did you fit that much bullshit and not choke on it?
Also,
Well done.
I'm from
the bunny
Philly.
on the stairs.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
We need to name the stair bunny.
I forgot that I've had this bunny sitting next to me by my desk. I just looked over and I was like, "It's a bunny!"
Do you just shit with that mouth, or do you just shit with that ass, or do you just talk out of it?
yeah. My immediate instinct is to name the bunny Benito, but like,
Also, my drink, not to copy everyone else because mine's different.
Ooh.
I have blood orange mead.
very nice.
I do want to say
Again.
I think Zach has a 5-second delay on what he's saying.
It's not my fault.
I hear him talking, and then I hear him through this like at least 5 seconds later.
Must be fun.
Let's see.
You know, I hate,
Zach,
I
if you
hate
hear us,
when
you
I'm
might want to
watching,
back out and back in.
Yeah, you might have to try that, Zach.
and then also do that with the stream. I hate when the audio lags when I'm trying to watch the traders, and like I see Alan coming. It's a
Shut up.
very specific thing I do. No, I was saying I think the anticipation has done like 90% of the work for me. But the problem is on the other side of that, I feel like there's a 90% chance I'm gonna like disappoint, and I don't think that's gonna happen. But you know,
You could never.
The DM curse. You never
Yeah,
do
my-
good enough.
the shadow demon in my brain is like, you're going to fail them all.
Real
And
quick,
I'm like-
just to make Jenma's mouth water. Dracano Vamp. I made a 5-gallon batch of apple spiced juniper mead.
Ooh.
Hell
Yeah, that sounds.
Also
Pretty good.
fermented Dr. Pepper wine.
Interesting.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm intrigued, concerned, yet intrigued.
So it tastes like prunes?
That is.
What?
Gets you going, gets you flowing.
Tastes like, I didn't say was.
Gotta stick for the meads. That's because meads is goods.
It's true. It's absolutely true. This is an objective fact. Pulling up my character for the last time.
No.
Consumer.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
There
Getting up
we go.
Discord. just
Zach
in
is back. Do we hear him?
case.
Go ahead.
Um,
Oh, I heard his voice. I heard hold on.
Zack Attack is back again.
Oh my god, he's back here. Fuck, that's gonna be in my head now.
you don't have to sing though. It's okay.
There we go.
Yay.
Was there a delay
You
on
sound
that
a lot
one
louder,
for
too.
you, Tiff?
So, yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. Should be good.
So I was trying
Yeah.
to say, I was
Hmm?
while everyone else is drinking mead, I have blood orange mead.
There you go. Yeah, you do.
Not
Right.
fair.
Getting all my points over her.
Minimal makeup today because I know I'm gonna cry. Let's go.
Again, I hope, like I said, I hope I don't disappoint. But at the Tower of Homeward Light, the cloistered scholar of time and confusion gave a loitering ASMR directions to a cemetery, and Lazarus reunited with the party on the burial grounds of Respite Hill, where they found a distinct absence of mausoleums. Cash then felt his harmonization with the fabric of the netherweave reassert itself, and he traced the image of his faith, the symbol of Cord, the symbol of Orison, persuading the mausoleum of the Weaver family to reveal itself to the party. A gate locked with an electrified chain, disabled with an iron key scavenged from a winery. Inside, a sarcophagus carved with the rose of the winds, 4 doors and 4 gems that should have been icosahedra and weren't. A puzzle that wasn't really a puzzle, completed rather than solved, revealing a staircase guarded by a very disgruntled rabbit. Animals were spoken with, rations were offered, passage was secured, and the party descended into the crypt itself, discovering traps. Dozens and dozens of traps, obvious and irritating. Iron golems infused with spells, and the skeleton of a long dead dragon embedded into the walls before it was woken by their intrusion and proved itself quite congenial. In the room, a stone plinth with a wooden bouquet emerging from it. The ASMR pulled with strength and failed. The Goliath pulled with stillness and succeeded, revealing an incomplete compass bearing a symbol that Liam, self-remembered and made of the weave, had once seen in a dream from a world away. And that was when they noticed that the doors were gone. One panicked, one stayed calm, one remembered a door in a mountain, and then the door was there. And they rushed through it into a staircase that another remembered, and found themselves in the confinement of a ring that another believed he could never escape. And then Prince heard a voice that she hadn't heard since being drawn into this place, as it said, "I am so pleased that you found your way to my home." That doesn't sound right. All I know about home is what I learned from you, Prince. And what you taught me is that home is the place you can never go back to. You see, you don't get people killed, you know. You are so much more dangerous than that. You inspire people, good people, the best of people, to risk their lives to keep you safe. Your existence and your presence makes people willing to get themselves killed, and that is so much more impressive. And I'll let you sit with that for a moment because I have 85 windows open.
Still hurts the second time.
Yeah. I'd apologize. I am sorry.
It's
I am sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll let you sit with
Nothing
that
but the
for a
truth.
moment. Because at the center of Terresting, a point that doesn't quite know how to stand still, the Tower of Homeward Light has never swayed. It was designed not to, but right now, the stone hums and Cythereal Fields tenses because the pendulum that has steadily counted out the slivers of what passed for time in this city with its own steady rhythm, forth and back, wasn't. It hovers instead at an impossible angle, waiting. So he makes his way upward again, has a momentary disagreement with himself about whether the architectural units under his feet are steps or stairs, and finds himself back at the top. The heliograph's mirrors rotate in their slow counter rotation, capturing the ambient light reflected by the cyclone, unable to convert it. And Seth looks out the window to see the sandstorm tightening and pulling inward. He presses his hand against the edge of the window to steady himself, and he feels the texture of the netherweave. A word scribbled in his mother's notebook and then scratched out vibrates beneath his palm, and the glossy filaments that run through his here-born frame sizzle faintly for a moment, and he laughs as he hears the sound of metal straining against magic. The bell clings to a single note, waiting for permission, and Seth watches the churning surface of the eye wall as he says, not to the storm itself, but to whatever sits at the center of it, do try not to tear us apart. And you all find yourself in a space of mutual construction, because it was what Liam remembered it to be. But then Liam adjusted it so that it wasn't as bad as he remembered it to be. And it feels still like it shouldn't be able to hold everybody who's in there. And you, Prince, absolutely. The voice that you heard, it's not coming from anywhere. There is a chair there, because I think Liam said there was a chair. It doesn't sound like it's coming from someone who's invisibly sitting in a chair. It sounds like it's coming from between things. Or like, you know how it sounds when you're sitting in a fire pit and someone's talking from the other side, like it warps. It's a sound coming through angles and corridors. Because this space being built by all of you at once is just a collision of thought. And so this idea that just spoke to you is kind of making its way between the thoughts. Like that's where it's hiding. It's hiding in between the cracks and the crevices and around the corners and behind the backs of the thoughts that are composing this space. Hi. That's not him. That's me. You're muted.
Just to double check. Everyone in here heard that voice, right? I'm not just hearing things.
Yes.
Well, you're definitely hearing things, but that doesn't mean they're not real.
Thank you for the clarification.
What is happening?
I'm not entirely sure. I've spent a lot of, well, again, time isn't the right word for it either. I've been here resting, waiting, feeding. So I suppose you could call this my nest. There is a lot of confusion. Excellent. I'm torn. Aren't we all? So many faces. Rohar, the moment that his neck snapped. Pierce, the moment before he hit the ground. Elowyn, the moment that she shifted into shadow. Liam, the moment that your heart collapsed inside your chest. Aja, trouble? Friend, hiding inside a maze? Not failures, regrets. But what's a regret except what fear looks like from the back? Because you don't have to be afraid of something once it's behind you. You can just regret it. Him? Very well. And if an idea could stand, this one does. And as it does, it doesn't so much take a shape, because that would be impolite. So it borrows one. And Prince, you see exactly the face that you knew you were going to see. A midnight furred tabaxi that you have seen one time before, in a bar, in a dream, in the presence of a god. And New Moon, looks out at all the people here, and also at all the people not here, knowing why some of them aren't, and knowing why some of them can't. And the thing wearing his face smiles softly, genuinely, horrifically. And it looks at you, Prince, with your mother's eyes, as it tells you, fresh prints in the snow that swirled on the day you were born, held in the arms of a man who was quite familiar with the face that you've decided I should wear today, while your mother rested nearby. You have traveled quite far just to find your way back to the one thing that you could never outrun: yourself.
Prince does not have the ability to react. She seems to be frozen in the moment, the words hitting her very hard. I would say the only indicator that she has any sort of reaction is the fact that her tail is just poofed out.
I recognize that. I have a very deep connection to that. So you're the body, and I'm the, well, not the mind, but that happens when I happen. Interesting. He'll take a step in your direction. He's not moving fast. He's just crossing space.
I'll stand slightly in front of Kaylin. She can protect herself, but like
She puts her hand on your shoulder.
What's
Just
Laz
like, I'm
doing?
here.
I would say if this figure who, I think you misspoke at one point, it's my father, correct?
Is that what you chose?
I'm actually asking because you said mother at one
Yes.
point. No, wait a minute. Okay.
New moon with mother's
Yes.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Creepy.
So a conglomeration. I can't say the word today.
Conglomeration.
If this,
that one.
yeah, if this figure is approaching her, she's taking a step back.
That's entirely understandable. This is the sort of, it's very interesting how much was something you didn't know and how little is something you did, because that tells me where the comfort lies, and comfort lies. But you find the most comfort in your mother's eyes.
Listen, man, we've been through a lot today. Riddles have been coming at us a lot, and honestly, I'm not sure how much more my nose and ears can bleed. Do you know how
Lee,
we can get our friends home?
home is a place you can't go back to. It's the place you leave behind.
But you can always go home. It's a choice.
Sometimes it's a choice that you can't make anymore. That's another one of those lies that comfort tells us, that we get to pick. It's an illusion of choice created by the existence of options.
Is there an option that'll get them back to our world? Their world. I'm not sure how to say it now.
That's true. You are Liam Herborn. You remembered yourself back into existence. How long do you think the rest of the world is going to keep agreeing to believe you?
I'll look at Kalen when he says that. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to worry about being forgotten or agreed that I'm here or not.
She just nods. She's watching this thing like a hawk.
Oh, like a hawk, like an owl. What's interesting that you are, because you finally stopped running. Okay, and look how much of the world had to rearrange itself to let you rest. You think that was mercy or payment?
I think it was chance.
Oh, I don't know him.
God damn it, I was gonna say it too. You made me do it.
That's an interesting thing about fear, is that it is in fact best friends with humor. Because when we're the most scared, the best lie that we tell ourselves is that everything is funny, because that makes everything feel fine. The dice tell me he knows. It knows. So it has to know. So here's an interesting thing about this. I do know, but I don't know why I know. It has to be Prince. All I know is what I learned from you. So if I know how to go home, it's because you know. That's interesting.
Oh,
But you said home is somewhere you cannot go back to.
Oh no, I said home is somewhere you can't go back to.
well, Prince, what do we gotta do?
I think you could. 39. He's taking a few more steps in your direction, and not in like because you're talking. He's kind of moving in a like. I'm just trying to like get close enough, and we're at a party. It's a little bit loud, so I'm trying to get in like
Yeah, the moment he gets anywhere close to her, she's backing up again. This thing is unsettling her down to her very bones. But she looks at Liam and I don't, I can't go home. I don't know.
Well, I mean, this thing says you know how. I don't doubt that you're not hiding it from anybody, but I think somewhere in your mind, somewhere, somehow, same way I somehow did this.
He did that. He got too tired of this. It looks kind of like the under. It's I've never been on a boat. What's the part in a boat underneath?
The keel.
Keel. Is that where you sleep in those really tight quarters?
Oh,
I only galley. Galley?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a galley. I hate you being here and be claustrophobic. I think Will's gonna ask for me.
Uh,
guess I have him. I have him as a good.
but while he's saying that, Prince, and I'm assuming Kaylin, if you're looking at Liam, he's uncomfortable. He's quite scared. He does not want to be in this room.
Oh, that's completely understandable. See, that's the thing. Fear is smart. Fear keeps you alive. Fear stops you from doing, and he looks at Laz when he says this, the really, really stupid things that would get you killed. Fear is an evolutionary development. Panic, on the other hand, well, that's when you let the fear take over. That's when you untether from reality. And given that Will has asked all of us this, I think Will probably at that point, as this thing is moving closer, and interestingly, we're backing away. And at some point, we're probably thinking the staircase got to be here somewhere. Staircase has got to be here somewhere. Staircase is not there. But I think Will do it. Is going to just ask this individual, what? Hang on. They're new here. They don't know the rules, if there are any. What is it that you want? And Laz is like, are you asking the shadow demon, monster, thought creature what it wants? I'm trying to decide if Laz is going to attack, because I can't decide as a player. No, what's going on? Laz is absolutely though in a defensive position. Like he's not fully interposing himself yet, but he's triangulated and ready to go. What do I want? William of the Weave. You know how much that word costs. What do I want? Why does everybody always ask that question when it's already too late? Tell you what, Will, I'll make you a deal. And this will be interesting. I'll let either everybody can by committee decide if Will would answer this, or somebody can roll for it or whatever. But I will make you a deal, Will of the Weave. I will tell you what I want if you tell me what you need. And I'll sweeten the deal. I'll let you answer twice.
So tell me what you want, what you really. Sorry. God fucking damn, he was sitting there.
Why are you in a 90s mood today?
I don't know.
See, he's going to turn to Cash. He's going to turn to Cash. See, that one understands the intimate relationship between fear and humor.
I think I'm fresh out of humor for you.
It's true. You know, Cash, it is worth noting that your father tried extremely hard to be nothing like his father, too. How'd that work out for him?
Shit happens.
This man understands the clear relationship between fear and brevity. Is Will going to try to answer this? I think I
have my wild magic dice. I'll roll for it.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, just had to pick in my head what was going to happen.
If one of the dogs turns into a cactus, it's her fault.
Will accepts.
Will accepts? Shit, I don't know what Will needs.
You made it.
I know, that's
the
crazy part.
Will needs for us to go home.
Will needs to get rid of us. We're just annoying him at this point.
So, look, honestly, I never caught your name. What'd you say your name was? I didn't. Right, yes. So, I really just need to go back to whatever the fuck life he was living before the. I need to go back to what I was doing before all this. And that is an extremely appropriate answer, Will. Because what I want is for everything to go back to the way it was before I needed to exist. But here we are.
Would it be permissible for me to ask a question?
If not,
Other
you
than the one I
already.
just asked?
Yeah, you know.
I saw where you're going with that, yes.
It's permissible. You can certainly try.
Why were you created?
You said the line.
Upon that, he looks directly at Prince. I was created because sometimes people they don't do things. They don't deserve things, but things happen to them. And they're not equipped to handle them. And so something else has to handle it for them. And so when magic beyond comprehension, beyond control, magic that decided it knew itself better than anyone who could use it, chose her, but not her. And that's the problem. That's the real kicker. Because the tabaxi you see in front of you, she wasn't chosen by this magic. Do you know who was chosen by this magic? A child. A child was chosen by this chaos and this madness, and then expected to handle it, expected to walk in the world amongst normal people and control it. Who could do that?
I did a roll DM to see if Prince could figure this out. And very quietly, without moving, basically, everyone hears her say, You're my fear.
That's a good name for it. For me. What I need is to stop tearing this world apart. And what I need to do it is what you brought me.
This world is falling apart because of me.
Now. I never took you for the egotistical, hubristic type. This world is falling apart because of us.
What did I bring you? What do you need?
You brought me what you always needed me to hold. The chaos. The madness that you've been carrying around for so much longer than you should ever have had to. I can use that to stabilize this place. I can control it.
She's very torn at this moment, and it's kind of obvious where she just takes a breath and tries to think through this.
Do go ahead and roll an insight roll.
Yeah, sure. Fine, be that way. Where'd she go? There she goes. I can't read that. It's too small. Uh, 6. I said it was too small.
Oh, oh my! You're
Yeah.
whatever insight might have surfaced is fully good.
Can I possibly help with this? I have, because we're in this room,
Mhm.
where we're kind of all here. Where's my character sheet? Give me a moment. I had it up. I don't know where it went.
Hang on, Prince.
Nah.
Liam is thinking very hard. I don't know what he's thinking about, but
His eyes
his
Good
twitching.
offense, fellas.
his nose is bleeding again.
So,
His eyes are focused on the.
Does anyone else hear that grinding sound?
so I have an ability called shot dusty panache ability score. Knowledge from a past life. When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add the number to the check.
Mm-hmm. Reborn. Yeah. So if you essentially you want to do an insight roll here too.
Kind of, but like to add to her, I guess.
I mean, you mean to add it on, or like essentially like advantage, like where we take the higher roll?
Like I roll the d6, or yeah, advantage. But I use one of those rolls.
Right.
I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Essentially, you roll insight, and then you can put that on yours to see if you pick up, because you would be able to pick this up.
Okay, what's my insight?
Not fantastic. You're a rogue.
1. Okay.
Is it and actually, yeah. Because everybody would be in a position to know this at this point, or to be able to pick this up if they could. So if everybody wants to roll,
math, 16.
16. Okay.
19.
19. Now we're gonna get Cash's like 31 or whatever.
What were we rolling?
Outcome looks good.
Inside.
Inside. And Sato's 29 or whatever, because it's fucking monks. All we needed was a ranger to have like the mega wisdom crew.
I'm not good on the whole inside thing, but I did get an 18, 17 plus 1.
Nice. And it really does make perfect sense that Prince would have rolled. What was it, Zach?
What did you guess it was?
31.
No, 28.
And that makes perfect
Damn
sense
clerics.
too with exactly, with other things that are at play.
Motherfuckers.
18
Prince,
plus 10.
amazing. Yeah. This is why I'm saying this. This is why I won't say it because he might say it. It might say it. Prince doesn't pick it up because Prince is fully in this moment like, give up the wild. Look, is that a thing? I wasn't aware that was a thing you could do. Everybody else, because the DC was a 15, Cash instantaneously and like without a doubt. But even Liam, who has physically known you for whatever amounts to like 8 hours here, is like, he said he can control it. And he said he was born from it. And you've had it your whole life. And Cash doesn't even have to like do the dot to dot. Like Cash doesn't have to do the math and show his work. Cash is like, that motherfucker lying. But Cash, especially on a 28, Cash instantly clocks 2 things. 1, that motherfucker's lying. 2, that motherfucker absolutely believes what he's saying.
So you're absolutely right. Prince is in the moment of trying to figure out what he means by that. Can he control the wild magic that she's been afraid of her entire life? Is this actually something that has potential? But she keeps falling back to, if you say you can control the chaos, but you're also currently the reason this town's getting destroyed by that sandstorm or whatever it is.
Well, that's because we have a disentanglement. I'm here and you're there. And the separation between us is what's creating the gravity. The closer we get, the tighter the gravity gets. Because I need to hold and keep that chaos.
I don't like the sound of this.
I think you're kind of full of shit.
World-shattering magic is never the kind of thing that people like the sound of.
I don't like the sound of you.
That's also entirely fair. I used up my one good line on you already. That's fine. Why don't you just do what you always do when you don't like the sound of someone and murder them?
Leo, at that, Leo's like, oh!
Don't
Well, I mean,
tempt me.
personally, if you insist, I am more than willing to oblige.
I'll leave the decision, as always, to Prince. And he'll, assuming you don't back away, he'll step as if he is stepping up to arm's reach, and he'll put his hand up, like he's reaching for your cheek, but he's not going to force. Like he's not going to. Essentially, he's like, he offers here.
Group hydrate.
Yep.
Take a drink before you pull this one off.
Take a swig of me.
Fine, I used all my good lines already. That's good though.
Appreciate this.
I'm trying to think of a good line. Damn.
Now, to be fair with you, Prince, I had a year and a half to think of all of this. I cheated.
Yeah, fair. There's a very clear moment where Prince is tempted. She wants to believe that there is a way out of this, but she thinks back to what her uncle Phil, Full Moon, told her about the wild magic. She thinks back to what Endless promised to help her with her wild magic. And she keeps going back to the fact that this entire situation is because of her, is because of this thing that is her fear. And I rolled for it. She takes one more step away from him.
You really did surround yourself with all the right people. It's a shame. No, that's a 90. He does not move any closer. He doesn't lower his hand, or at least maybe it's down. It's down at like it's down at like handshake level now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose you can stay here while the world tears itself apart around us. I won't kick you out. My nest is large enough for all of us. I guess we'll all be surprised to see what survives afterwards.
And what happens if all of us survive except you?
That sounds like everything going back to the way it was before I was necessary.
She looks around at everybody else who's around her. I think that's acceptable.
Shake on it.
She puts her hand out and casts Eldritch Blast at him.
That's my girl!
Amazing. You do not have to roll an attack. Go ahead and roll
shit,
your
okay.
damage.
All right.
Kaboom.
All 3 hit.
Yeah. Oh, please tell me it was max.
Minimum?
No, it's 3 6s.
Oh,
that's not bad at all.
satanic.
No,
damage.
it's not
bad at
bad. It's just
all.
the dice. Yeah, 666. So,
That
18.
means-
666 damage. You heard it. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
instant kill, right? Right?
I don't have to do any damage, or I don't have to do any math, because because you've used it a few times here, so you know that it looks different, and you know that it feels different because of the way that there's sort of that like almost guiding it, like you're as it's flying, as it's cutting through space, you're kind of directing it, kind of way. So as you let it go, there's a moment where you actually see it travel along a direct path. And this is why you don't have to roll to attack, because it travels a direct path from you to him. And as soon as it impacts on the hand area, wherever you were aiming for, and you see the connection between him and you and Laz and Cash and Sato each takes 6 hit points of damage, as that is Prince. Have you ever been able to punch your way through your fear? Have you ever been able to cast a spell at your fear and make it go away?
Hug it.
I ain't touching that thing.
Embrace the fear.
That was impolite. Well, Prince, since we've progressed to that point, if everything were to go completely sideways here, everything were to go wrong, and every one of them was laying dying, which one would you save? And keep in mind, not answering is an answer.
Okay, you just confused Tiffany. Hang on. My brain just went, what? Okay.
Do I have this information here?
Oh, what?
Did I blip out? It's because this thing, it's shifting a little bit. It's like you've kept it's shifting in that way. God, I can't even think of a specific movie, but there's like a specific type of animation style where it's very realistic, but it's got that like you feel like you're really, really enhanced by this storm dust, and there's like that to it. And he's sort of doing that. Like it's a form that he's holding onto, but not with perfect clarity. Any one of them? Any one of them? It is acceptable to say that if they were all laying dying, the one you'd save is yourself.
You won't get near any of them.
Oh, I don't have to get near any of them.
Prince, I think this whole room is near it.
What? So I didn't hear your last word, Dustin.
I think this whole room is near it.
Sodom?
Semantics.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
That is an impressive weapon. You know, it's interesting. Sodom, Thuliaga, that you hold a training weapon, trying to convince yourself that you're patient, and still, as if that gold isn't burning its way through your soul. Because they're afraid of me, or they're at least unnerved by me, but I think we both know who they really need to be afraid of, don't we?
No.
Jenna, if you're talking, you're muted. I really don't want you to have been talking and not.
I heard him.
He said
you?
no.
He said no.
Oh,
He
he
just
said.
said no. Yeah.
Gemma,
Oh,
can you talk real quick?
Can you hear
Oh,
me,
there.
Cap?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
Well, at least only one of us is lying to ourselves. And as he says that, the shadow that Sato was casting, you know me and shadows. It's not behaving. It's not acting like a shadow should. And it detaches. And it stands. And it joins initiative. Where are you? We're going to use your wisdom too. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
Listen to me, entity. I do not fear you. I may be fearful, but to fear you means that I could not face you. And I am but one to face adversity head on.
I absolutely agree. You are almost all the way there. You have no reason to fear me. See, they fear me because they think I'm a danger to them. You know I'm not a danger to you. Because you know who the real danger is in this room. To everyone in this room.
I do not see what you see.
Did he say, I see what you see, or let's see what you see?
No,
I
do not see
I do not.
what you
Do
see.
not. Ah. Well, no. You're not looking at yourself the way I'm looking at you. And that's okay. We have time? Do we? I think you might have noticed by now that I have been patiently waiting my turn. But I think time is running short. And I am going to need to be able to hold this place together a little bit longer. So, Prince,
I don't know what you want.
all I want is a chance. I'll tell you what, I made Will a deal, and Will accept it. I'll make you a deal. We'll do this differently than the DM thought it was going to go. I was hoping that you would accept the offer, that you would relinquish the weight and the burden you've been carrying and let me carry it for you. You've chosen not to. I would really prefer not to take it from you. I didn't take anyone's faces because that would be impolite. But I would like to challenge you for it.
What would the challenge entail?
We let the magic decide who is more worthy of carrying it. I don't really know how to ensure this to you. You have absolutely no reason to trust me. I could just try to rip it out of your soul and tear you into pieces. That would be impolite. Is there a way someone here could check? If you take my hand, I will not tear it from you. I will simply let it choose.
I don't understand you. I do not want this burden that I hold, but I don't trust you to have it.
That makes sense. That is fair. Yeah.
Liam will step forward. I've been a part of this group in a way the whole time. And I've never been able to directly help any one of you.
Liam,
And he'll hold his hand out.
what are you
But
doing?
I can do this. Showing trust.
Her hand is gripping the hilt of her sword so fucking hard right now.
He takes your hand. You see his hand in your hand. It doesn't feel like a hand. It feels like the memory of holding someone's hand to you. And he's smiling. It's still that sincere smile. It's still that soft smile. There is a weird fascination in this moment because he knew this was going to feel this way. That's so interesting. Because you were afraid and you did it anyway. That's the name. You don't quite feel real, and not in the you didn't remember yourself entirely kind of way. You did great. You did moderately well. You're fine. You'll be good enough. But it doesn't feel right, does it? It doesn't feel real. Because you looked your fear in the face. And you didn't let it control you.
I'll look back at Prince. I think it's gonna be okay. He'll hold his other hand out to her.
It is going to let go of your weirdly right before it lets go of your hand. It does that. It's not even like it's doing it on purpose, like it's thinking I'm going to do this. It's just sort of a reflex thing. Pats you the back of your hand with his other hand and then lets go. Just that little and lets go of your hand.
I love that I threw you for such a loop. That made me that healed a little bit of my DM side.
It was so weird. It felt like did you ever run your hand across like matte finish paint and it's got that like almost rough like
no,
wooden.
I don't like that.
It's interesting.
Ew, no.
To be fair, you are the first humanoid or humanoid presenting creature or entity I've had physical contact with. So maybe they all feel like that. I don't know.
Prince is still unsure, but having basically run out of options, she believes she understands what needs to happen. She does not quite believe she can. But even so, she steps forward up to where Liam is and faces the entity.
Look at that. See, that's one of the most important things about facing the things you're afraid of is sometimes you have to learn from other people how to do it. And he'll offer his other hand. Are you a lefty or a righty? Is that a thing in your world? I don't know that it's a thing here. Oh man, I just had the worst image in my head that he offers his left hand, but it's also a right hand. They're both. Ugh. I apologize. You all now have to sit with that, just like I did.
Okay. Never thought about that before. She
Shit,
is
what's the
right-handed.
tiger demon thing?
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa.
Just offers you
Yeah.
the backwards fucking
Backwards
hands.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Prince reaches out with her hand.
He won't take your hand. He's going to wait until you physically take his hand.
Takes her a second, but then she grabs his hand.
Amazing. And you feel I would have had you roll a con save. You feel
a cosmism save?
a cosmic save.
Damn.
Oh, you're saying Zach? Cash.
Never mind.
Wait. That's fair.
I think cosmic save just burst his brain.
It's never too late unless. Go. You just what?
Yeah, just when you like stumble, that's like the
What did it sound like, Em? What I did the other night when I was like the.
Yep.
Correct.
That word's not coming out correctly.
All right, so no save.
No save. It's that sensation, not like a pit of your stomach drop, but a sensation of like just tension as you take his hand, and the world rumbles like thunder rolling across the entire desert that this city is in. And I would like you to make. That's true. That's true. I would like you to make your first death saving throw using your charisma modifier.
I was gonna joke and say, nah, you do no saving throw, you just die. Oh god. Liam looks at the crowd. So I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Needle scratch. I bet you're wondering how I ended up here.
All right, I'm using the wild magic dice. It's
I'd
just
like to be
appropriate.
the first one to say, ow.
Okay, so 24 for the first one.
24.
19 plus 5.
Well, it rolled a 12 plus 5. So your first contested death save is a success. And you
First
feel...
what? Fucking what now?
Sorry, what?
Fucking what now?
Welcome
Liam,
to a
this is
year
all
and
your
a
fault.
half
No, I'm kidding.
of planning. You feel the wild magic. You feel it respond. Now that you're in physical contact with this thing that came from you, this thing that recognizes it. This is
You're a mom.
circuit. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hi, guys. This is my mom. It's a circuit completing because this is you recognize that voice when you came in this room as the voice you heard when you came to this place, and it's saying that it emerged from your fear of your wild magic. It is the fear of the wild magic that is in you. It is this triangulation point. And so it recognizes it in the shape of a him, and it rejects him. And not in an afraid way, in an I'm separate from him now, and I'm not going back way. That, I told you. Wild magic has a mind of its own. Sometimes it needs to be persuaded. Sometimes it needs to be compelled. I don't like to do that. It's much more difficult to control if you have to force it to do what you want it to. Oh, wait, let me see if the, ooh. That's probably a game show. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Who is my assumption is everybody's focused on this fucker, on this. Like, I know for like Laz is up in this area. He's like, if I get the sense that you're ripping anything down to fur off of her paw, I'm going to slit your throat. I don't know how. I don't know where your throat is. I don't know if you have a throat, but I'll give you one and then I'll slit it. But
Cash's eyes are crackling with lightning like he's Lord Raiden.
Oh, yes. That is quite impressive. Is that why they call you the Eye of the Storm? And Laz looks at, okay, I never said that to anybody. I never said that to anybody. I was going to use that like in the Fey court or something to be like all impressive. It's fine. The Eye of the Storm. You're very impressive. Well, you know what? I don't think this is going to make you less impressive, but let's see what you have. Okay. Oh, okay. Does a 23 hit?
Cash?
Cash. Oh, we can do 2.
Matches.
Matches, nice. And
you
well,
were
then a 20 will not. So
welcome to the fun of hitting this fucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric's.
Oh, that's funny. Well, we'll do that too, but I almost certain it will not fucking matter. So, what an escape a grapple escape? What's that? That's a athletics or
Athletics
strength check.
versus either athletics or acrobatics.
Whatever you want. I'm almost certain you're going to roll high enough.
Yep. Cash, most likely athletics.
Yeah. Let's use this star.
Jesus, that was loud.
Yeah.
If it's higher than an 18, you're not grappled.
It is because I think this is the first nat 20 of the night.
Well, you haven't really rolled much, yeah.
Well, okay. So also roll a con save. I almost want to give you the nat 20 on the con save.
Oh, by the way, the lore master has hit us. Cap, Lazarus did call Cash the Eye of the Storm in the Fey Court. He chose that introduction and to not give the Fey King his friends' names.
Damn.
Or it might have been the oncoming storm.
Mm-hmm. Coming on what? So you're assuredly not grappled.
Correct. And not quite as good because my modifier's not as good and I didn't roll quite as good. But you said con?
Con, yes.
That roll is legally allowed to drink 21. 18%.
Nice. Well, then neither of those other two things happen, but you do take it was 11 points of necrotic damage, unless you have a reason. I don't remember if you do, but it's 11 points off the die. If you have any modifiers, you may modify it as such. As Sato's shadow attacks you from and with all your fucking armor, it's just gonna try to get in there, but it just
welcome
attacks.
to my world.
You know, it's
there's a reason I make that asshole make slaving throws more often.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anybody who wants to do anything at this point can. We're in. So the fun part was the wisdom saves in the last session. That was initiative on purpose because this is about attention. This is about perception. This is about insight. So essentially now this is the first round. This would be the top of the second round. We all being sensible now.
Kaylin's not feeling very sensible.
Liam is not
Kaylin's
shocked
not
that
feeling
Kaylin's
very
not
sensible.
feeling. Liam's still kind of a little bit frozen.
So they're still holding hands, right?
Yes. Well, unless Prince backed off.
Now, in my mind, I feel like there's like this pull between their hands where she can't until this is over.
That is
whether that's
completely legitimate.
Intentional on your end or mine. I think she's not letting go.
If you pick that up, then that's the case.
Kaylin, I mean, does she want to let go? Can she tell Prince wants to let go, or like is trapped, or is holding on purpose?
You know Prince well enough. Prince is now just more concerned that other people are getting involved. That Cash is getting hurt. She just wants this done. Whatever happens, she just wants this to be done.
So I'm getting the sense that
just want to scratch.
You don't want to let go.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, because I'm like, I will help you let go if that was what was needed, but
Emma, I'm gonna shoot you a text here. Text DM, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
But you go ahead.
I'll shoot the DM.
I am gonna hold my action then.
So, okay. So it would go. It would go. Will, Cash, me, you, Liam, Prince, and Sato. Does Will hold his action? That's an 8. Will is like, yes. This is all about negotiation. It is about deals. It is about agreements. Trying to shoot fear. Is that what you do?
Jesus.
Where you're from?
You scared the crap out of me.
So Kaylin's holding your action. Cash, you are second if you want to do anything. Is he
Say
talking?
something
Is it
so we know you hear us, Cash.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm thinking it's psychological bullshit. I'm not great with that.
He's like, I punch things necrotically.
Pretty much.
It's a good.
I just got punched by a shadow. I don't quite know how to respond to that because it's also Sato's shadow, and I don't want to accidentally hurt Sato by proxy or some bullshit.
Yeah, wouldn't want to light him up.
I'm thinking about it though. Cash is gonna hold his action.
Cool. I'm rolling this, but I don't think I need to. Oh, amazing. That's my number. That's my lucky number 19. Laz not gonna hold his action. Laz sees the shadow trying to like grab you, and I'll roll perception. Ooh. Yeah, he sees it. He, having seen Liam grab a dagger off of Kaylin's belt, Laz, takes off around this group, past Kaylin, grabs the dagger that he sees on her belt, and darts around to go after the shadow thing. And let's see, old character, who dis?
Correct.
Is Kaylin just like y'all's dagger vending machine? Are y'all gonna ever like restock her or like what's?
Yes.
Do we need like a dagger truck to roll up and?
Kaylin's 100% that scene from Lord of the Rings. All right, all your weapons out.
Yep. We'll go with these.
That is one of my absolute most favorite tropes. I need you to know.
Same.
Yeah.
Was that everything?
Wait, I did that for
three more
Tips
knives out of
game
the boot.
once.
Well, you could do that.
I did that for Tips last campaign. There was a moment for that, and I had bought a couple of daggers off Etsy, but the order got fucked up, so I had more.
There you go.
So I'm just wearing a hoodie for like no reason. I just pull fucking 10 daggers out of the fucking hoodie.
Amazing. Amazing.
All right. How does one stab a shadow? Well, he's like, this is a good test. If I have to cut its throat, I'll start with this thing.
You tell it Sonic's better and just watch it wound itself.
Correct. What's my oh dear lord. Okay, so plus 10. Let's find out. Coming in with that. That's a 27. So that will hit for 1d4 plus 5 plus 5d6. I'm gonna use my fancy d4s. I'm gonna use my dodecahedral d4s. I'm just gonna roll.
I know we had this discussion before, but you're what?
Dodecahedral d4. So it's a d12, but it has 1 through 4 marked on it 3 times each. So it rolls as opposed to lands and then threatens you to pick it back up.
You're welcome, chat.
So 3 plus 10 is 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And he's 23. So 23 points of stab damage. to Shadow McGee. And I
Shadow McGee, that is now his official name. Lore Master, take this down.
Shadow McGee.
I love it. I kind of love the idea that he actually calls these "fuck you, Shadow McGee." Stab in the darkness. You're not the first. You're not the first shadow I've had to stab my way through.
No. You're supposed to cast magic missile of the darkness.
That's true. I don't have that yet. I'll have to multi-class after we level up, which is not a thing we understand in world. I guess you kind of do understand it in world, because in the real world, when you take Taekwondo, you level up in a very ceremonial way. So I kind of feel like maybe there is an in-world comparable. It's fine. Let's see here. It already went. Kaylin is holding her action. Liam, are you holding your action? By which I mean Kaylin's butt.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Nah,
I mean,
I'm stabbing.
depending on how things go, that could be your action later. All right, we're stabbing. Who you stabbing?
I'm stabbing the shadow.
Stabbing the shadow. Stab away.
I'll stab it right in the back of the fucking knee.
That's right. At advantage.
I was about to say, can I get to advantage on natural motherfucking 20 and a 17?
Nice.
I got all the bad rolls out earlier before stream.
Damn
Look
right.
at me,
Damn
you
right.
motherfuckers. Okay, so how many d6s for
All the d6s.
I think I'm at 3 for sneak attack. Nope, 5. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So I need a d4.
That's a better
for the
number.
dagger.
2.
2, 3, four, 5. Yeah. And then the dagger. Yeah. 4,
Dagger.
8,
And another thing. And another thing.
12,
Lots of things.
15, 18, 19 damage.
Damn right. It's just a rogue sandwich over here.
I think that's the only attack I can do. In which case I will then use my bonus action to disengage and dance backwards. He tried to be an adventurer, and then he took a knife.
In a move that Caitlin immediately recognizes. She's like, that's that thing. I love the idea that Liam has names for every single move. Like the move in, stab, disengage with a very specific 2-step backwards has a name. If he does it in a waltz, different name. If he does it in a waltz, it's called the Christopher.
No, it's called the Kristoff.
The Kristoff. It's okay. Different world.
So useless trivia. I have a curse with my IT jobs working with multiple people of the same name.
Ooh.
Like my current job, my old team had 3 Bryans. My first IT job had a Chris, traditional spelling, Chris with a K, and then a Christoph.
Mm.
And then less useless. I can't just idly sit by and watch everyone hit the thing that hit me. So
it is
I'd like to
Sato's.
unhold my action, please.
Okay.
He
yeah.
did hold his action though.
That's right. Yep. And yes, you noticed as it was getting stabbed repeatedly, just daggers. Sato is not shadow incurring any injury from that.
Good.
He also
We're
doesn't have a
not
shadow.
going to stab
Sato
it because
doesn't.
that's not my thing.
Right.
After
What
we
in
kill
the
it, we'll
Doctor
sew it
Who?
back on.
It's like tearing up something apart. It's like we'll tear it up, we'll sew it back together, and then we'll put it back on. It's fine. We had to get the demon out of it.
We'll get some duct tape, some super glue. We'll figure it out. JB Weld, whatever. Guiding bolt to its face.
Oh yes. I believe you're at advantage on that too. Is that a ranged attack?
Yeah, so it'd be a straight roll.
Okay, so it's a regular roll. No, it's not a straight roll. It's just a flat roll.
Yeah. So.
It's like a white lesbian, flat on the back and not straight.
That's not distracting at all.
Perfect.
28 to hit.
28. Honestly, I'm gonna let the dice
Just
decide this, and
barely.
I'm gonna let the dice decide this, and I'm gonna make it a 25% chance. Nope, 82. I was asking if we were going to play by Pathfinder rules because that's 10 over the AC. But it is a hit. It is in fact a hit. So go ahead and roll that beautiful radiant damage.
2, 4,
Or, yeah, guiding bolt's radiant, right?
yeah.
This isn't gonna hurt at all. Fucking math.
42.
Woo! That is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And it is the answer to fucking this thing up. And for that moment of this guiding bolt hitting it, it looks like when there is a lightning storm at night and the heat lightning goes off inside the cloud. This radiant eruption through this whole thing is just lightning inside of it. And it is Sato's turn.
You previously struck me. My official rebuttal.
I loosened it.
So
True, he did. Mhm.
How do I feel? Like, do I have any different feeling with the shadow being gone? Do I sense anything out of the norm?
Did we accidentally kill Sato?
Wow. Oh, 9. There's
You feel lighter.
You know what? It's interesting you pulled that word. Yeah, you feel. So you actually roll the lowest wisdom save unless you had rolled a 6. That's why you envision the door. And with that shadow gone from you, you feel yourself able to recenter yourself fully, which is why Sato, man of few words, has been since he told this terror what's what, has been concentrated in himself because he's pulling his key back together. He's pulling his energy and his sense of himself back together. And yeah, you feel lighter. Your initial, I don't know that it was panic, but disorientation is gone because you kind of realize too in this moment, in this space is a space of communal construction. Everybody has sort of contributed something here. I feel like at this point there are elements throughout the room. There are windows that Kalen had seen at what was dude's name? Renkata?
Renkata.
Yeah, there were windows that she had seen in his bar. There were there was weirdly there was something that looked like caverns in the Dunrock Mountains that came from Laz. There are little bits and pieces of everything, and you realize orienting yourself in this space, that's not going to work because this space is shifting. This space is being constructed by everyone. There's only one point that you know that you can trust to orient yourself in, and it's you. And when that shadow detached, you found you, and you fully recentered yourself.
Okay.
You can now paint with all the colors of the wind.
So the only current threat is my shadow form.
Yes. The most pressing, and I'm not saying that in an ominous way, the most pressing, because you don't trust the thing. You're like, that's probably still a threat, but it's not like an active trying to rip someone's soul out threat at the moment.
I forgot we clicked on the other tab.
Yeah. Old characters, who
Is Is there any way that I can use my celestial dragon's breath that wouldn't hit anybody that's currently in combat or like within close proximity of said target?
Yes. Is it a cone?
Line attack.
Line? Oh, even
Or
better.
I think it can be both, but
If it can be a line, Laz is 5'8.25", and he actually came in low. So essentially, you've got Cash on one side, Liam on the other, and then Laz in that third position, low. So if you just want to, Dragon's Breath straight between where Liam and Cash are like,
Lean back, fellas.
this is gonna be a fun moment. I don't know that it's. I don't know how. I love that we're also still in the first round because as I was talking about this, I was like, dude, this session could go like that, or it could. I was like, I have no idea how the time is gonna work, and I'm loving it.
Oh no.
You doing the thing, Jinma?
I think I need to roll a save of some sort, right?
oh, I forgot. I was on the wrong tab. It's DC 14. You got to click on the tab to talk. And I was doing that
Yep.
on
Yeah. What is the save?
Dex DC 14.
14. Come on, roll bad. I want you to roll bad.
That would have been terrible.
Damn. Well, that was a 5 on the die. Plus 4 is a 9. So no, it doesn't manage to shadow that it is. Does not manage to get out of the way. It's still roiling with like radiant lightning. It's basically like it grabbed onto an electrical wire by accident and is now like
9 damage. 5 on 4.
nice.
I've already done that to you.
Dad is talking about how many times they've seen K-pop Demon Hunters. So many times, and I loved each and every one of them. I'm sitting here jamming out to Soda Pop in my head right now.
And then I will go into
My
patient
friends have
10
tried.
with
Okay.
my bonus
Was that-
action.
Nice. Was that radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Well, Prince, your friends seem to be occupied at the moment. If you would like to make your second death saving throw.
That one.
Ooh. So 6.
Yes.
Damn. That's a 9 plus a 5 is a 14. I'm going to add this.
Soda.
19. Perfect. So Cash, roll. I love asking you to roll insight as if I'm not just giving you permission to know the thing. But go ahead and roll insight just for fun.
I mean, you know,
like, I
I can roll poorly. It happens. Occasionally.
And it,
That wasn't me rolling. That was me moving dice.
uh,
What was it again? 10.
it
Yes.
does make perfect.
I mean, not as good as last time. 23.
Only 23. Amazing. So the reason that Prince is so flustered in this moment, so natural one flustered, is because as this is going on, you hear him talking. You're probably thinking of him as him at this point, but you hear it talking like low, like commentating, just almost as if he's just talking to himself about how you brought them here. And you didn't mean to bring them here, but you never meant to hurt all of the people that you hurt, they follow you, and then they like you, and then they care about you until it destroys them right here in front of you. Because we're sitting over here and they're fighting to keep themselves alive, to keep you alive. And that's when that nat 1 hits. But Cash is paying so much attention that now you get to know about your anchor boon. Fucking getting both boons too. So there was the bell boon that was about finding the mausoleum. The anchor boon is whoever rolled the highest. So the people who rolled the lowest on the wisdom save are the ones who authored the exit. That's why Sato authored the door, Prince authored the staircase, and Liam authored the room. Well, the highest roll is the person who was able to compose themselves the most in the face of fear, in the face of uncertainty. And you rolled a 24. So going into this, you know what you're going into. You don't know exactly what you're going into, but you're like, this could tear us all apart. I had a bit of a multiversal monstrosity in my soul, and here we are. So this could be bad, but that gave you the ability once in this encounter to use your reaction to negate one of this thing's rolls in exchange for 2 levels of exhaustion. Now,
The thing's roles being the shit talker or the shadow?
No, the shit talker. So Prince just rolled a nat 1 for a 6. It just rolled a 14. So as that's happening, Prince, on these rolls, because whether the reaction happens or not, you feel that immediate instinct that as it's talking and its words are just sinking in like varnish into dry wood, and they are saturating your mind, and you just are like, it's right. It's right. I know it's right. It knows it's right. Of course it knows it's right. It came from me. I authored it. How could it not know everything about me? And you feel, despite the fact that the magic doesn't want to leave you, that doubt loosens your grip on it. And it doesn't have a choice as you feel it start pulling away from you. And so that is what Cash sees, is these two entities fighting over the chaotic wild magic from another world. And in Prince's face, you see her losing her grip on it.
My official answer is no, fuck that thing.
Beautiful. How does that manifest? How does it manifest? I love the idea that it's literally you just go, no, fuck you.
Can I have very specifically, no, fuck you, Roy Mustang snap, instead of fire, lightning comes down on it?
I was just going to say, yep, if it's fully the lightning, the radiant lightning that was crackling through this shadow thing, you're like, I got a little left for you. And so using your reaction, you strike it hard enough that its roll is negated, not a reroll. This isn't even cutting words. Its roll, it's as if it didn't roll. So even on a nat 1, because Cash zapped the motherfucker. Cash tased your fear. And so you feel that wild magic starting to dissipate from you and then stop dissipating from you. And that's going to bring us back to, I mean, you can is this both of your turns? So if you want to have an action, you absolutely can, or a bonus action, or a.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to Prince, or I'm sorry?
Prince. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't really know what to do. At this point, the shadows being fully covered, I don't even think I could get in an attack. Um, and the last time I attacked him, it hurt my friends. So she really doesn't have much that she can do. Um,
Punch him in the dick.
Punch him in the. That's right.
You'll feel it.
You can do it.
uh,
Kick his fucking
I don't
balls
think
off.
casting guidance on myself would help, would it?
Can you cast guidance on yourself?
Yeah, you can, but I don't think it helps death saves.
Let's find out. Does it help death saves?
It helps skill checks and ability checks, which I'm pretty sure counts. Just read it. Says grab his dick and twist it.
Checks, not saves. So no.
I will say you don't feel like it would be a waste. I mean, it's a cantrip anyway. You wouldn't feel like it would be a waste.
You know what? Wait. 1 second. I do believe that I gotta double check something. Come on, internet, load faster. Thank you.
Hang on, guys. Prince is contemplating something now too. She's got that cross-eyed 1,000 yards stare.
No, it's Sato's shadow. So she's actually going to reach out, touch Sato's shoulder and cast guidance on him.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I'm noting that for reasons. It's fine. Amazing. We come back to Will. Will he is, not Will I am. Well, I guess right now, Will I am. Is he holding his action?
Oh, you are.
He's not holding his action. My goodness gracious me, I don't remember what he is.
Cleric.
Cleric, that's right. Is he Trickery Domain? I think he's Trickery Domain. You know what? I think he liked your move, Cash. Is he gonna do? I think he likes Guiding Bolt. Does he like Guiding Bolt? 46.
Guiding Bolt of the blood.
It's now. If we cross the streams, will that help or hurt?
Yeah.
That's a 13 plus. I don't know what his plus is, but at whatever level he is, it's probably gonna hit. 13. No, it's 18. Oh, okay. No, that misses. Because there are 4 people around it. And he's like, I don't want to hit them. If I hit them, that causes a problem. So he'll also cast guidance. Yeah, we'll give everybody guidance. Who are we giving guidance? Cash. Are we giving Cash guidance? Yes. So yeah, Will moves in and gives Cash guidance. He's like, well, you were actually much better at the bolt guiding than I was. So
yeah, I forgot that you started a little.
So it is Cash's turn.
And you said I have 2 levels of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
So. 1 second, I'm still collecting the dice for my plot. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of just like tired shamble up to this motherfucker.
Shadow thing. Or the...
No, the other thing, the shit talker.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Does Thing get an opportunity attack? Yes. So, as you're moving out of the shadow's range, plus 10. That's a no. That's a 22. So, that it misses you on the way out, and you're gonna punch the thing in the face. All right. So roll your unarmed attack damage.
Oh, no, I'm being very specific with my punch to the face.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your necrotic damage.
We're bringing back something I haven't used in a little bit. It's been a while. I need to dust it off with a 5th level inflict wounds.
Okay.
So that's 27 to hit. Just Cash is cranky.
Yep, he sure is.
Nice, tired and cranky.
he's like Bunny McGee. It's the cousin of Shadow McGee.
45 necrotic.
41 necrotic. That's a real shame. Prince, how many hit points do you have?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
More than 45.
That's good. 'Cause yeah, you catch all of that.
Hydrate, bitches.
Well, after that move, I need it. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna ask the dice. You know what? I shouldn't ask them. Oh yeah. Yep. That. See, so this is a real crystallizing moment in your relationship. You're like, this man will help me through death itself, and then essentially punch me through my own fear.
Just for clarification purposes, Prince is officially bloodied with one move.
Well, you're gonna be slightly less bloodied. Bonus action, healing word. You get
That's 2 leveled
back.
spells, Zach.
So roll Arcana.
You'd think with a magic user, I'd be better at that.
To be fair,
Go
it's been a minute.
magic dice, as I missed my dice tray entirely. I'm getting tired. 16.
I rolled a 16, so the DC was 16. So you go to cast this second leveled spell. You don't know what that means in world, but you know there are spells that cost more, spells that are more difficult to do. There are spells that you could easily do that you could sneeze, and you're like, I almost never, I almost can never do 2 expensive spells. But in the moment that you see Prince take all of that damage that you meant for this fucking thing, you pull on and it again perfect because you're harmonized to this place, and you pull on the magic, the energy that is surrounding you, and you are able to cast a second leveled spell as a bonus action.
Oh.
So you're like, oh, sorry, heal. You're okay. You're fine. Don't tell mom.
Band-aid.
I'll let you eat all the ice cream for a month. Just don't tell mom.
Well, do
How
your
much
chores
do
for
I
a
get back? Cash?
Fuck, I got really distracted. Fuck. Was it 8? I think it's 8.
Cassius Goldcrest. It's not really what they call it. If you could only save one of them, which one would it be? You don't have to answer me now. Just sit with that. Oh fuck, it's my turn. Well, there's a fucking shadow demon in front of me, and there's another rogue on the other side of it, so let's just keep stabbing the darkness. Oh, that's a nat 1 and a 15, so that's a 25, so that'll hit. And that's No. Oh damn. Okay, so that's 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus. Jesus. Okay.
And then I have a question
All right.
for the DM after he's done doing math.
The math is done. The thing is, the darkness is still swirling about us, but it's it got hit. More stabby stab and swipey swipe. Go ahead.
So, actually, I guess never mind because the lightning strike just was flavor text, not actual. Never mind. Question for Cindy.
Okay. Perfect. Is it? Oh, it is that thing's turn. All right. Well, it's that thing's turn, so it's gonna go after the two fucking rogues going after it. I think it's at +10. That's a whole turn. I want to do that. I do want to do that. I do. It's gonna go after. It's gotta go after Liam. Is it gonna go after Liam? Ooh. Okay. Well, Liam, if you could make me a charisma save.
Oh, dang. I'm all out of those.
I used them all up. I'm sorry.
Charisma save. Yeah. 15.
15
right?
will not save. So
Oh,
you
good.
take.
14. And I just stuck it there.
Jesus, 14. I don't have that many d8s. So now I do.
I don't like the way you said that.
Let's see here. Oh, come on. Roll lower. Lower. What in the hell? That's not in the tray. What? Dude, okay, first off, no. Okay. In hell.
Lower. Higher. Lower.
Okay. I think you're okay. I made this character sheet. I think you're okay. So Laz swipes at it, and it goes to turn like it's going for Laz, but it remembers if Laz is hit, it's like turn order. If Laz is hit, Laz isn't gonna hit it again immediately, and so it turns and it engulfs Liam, and it does 50 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
And apparently you get to roll a d6 and reduce your charisma score by that. I didn't make this. I did. Of all the things I've created for this, I did not make this.
I didn't make this.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh, you're at like a 4, are you at like a 4?
No, I rolled a 4 to minus my charisma. Which puts my charisma at a 14. And I'm at 19 HP.
Which, yes, everyone, that means my HP's at 69.
Correct. Oh, beautiful.
Did I ask the DM for 2 extra HP? Yes. Yes, I did.
Maybe he did. Kaylin, it's your turn, and you just saw that.
Yeah. Kaylin has been stuck in this place of trying to figure out what's going on. She's been observing everything, seeing Prince getting hurt from Cash, and watching as everyone is fighting this stuff, trying to figure out who or what is the best thing to engage with at this moment. She sees what happens to Liam, and her first instinct is to go and help him. But she also understands that Prince and this thing is what's at the center of all of this. So she is going to walk over to Prince and attempt to cast Sanctuary on Prince.
Ooh. I like it.
So it's been a while since I've used Sanctuary. I was reading over this. You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. So she's pretty much casting it to see if she can try to break whatever thing this has on Prince. So I guess make a wisdom save.
Well, you're casting it on Prince?
Yes. So the entity must make a wisdom save, I think.
If he attacks her.
Is it if he attacks or does something or attempts to do something harmful?
Attacks or harmful spell.
Oh, okay. Interesting question then. Does what's happening constitute, in a larger cosmological sense, a harmful action?
That's what Kaylin is thinking.
Okay.
That was an evil laugh.
From Dustin.
Yeah.
Because as a DM, that just makes me so happy.
I love it. I love it. It's amazing because that's what we talked about with Shane being under Strahd's influence. Yeah. All right. So you cast that spell. You feel that spell leave you. You feel yourself cast it fully. You don't know if it's going to work. I guess we'll find out. It's Liam's turn. Or did you want to do a bonus action?
Technically, what I just did is a bonus action.
Oh, damn. All right.
So, as an action, you said we're all pretty close in this space. It doesn't feel like we all should fit, but it's kind of like things are weird.
In a weird way, essentially, that was my metaphysical way of going, space doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, then, I am going to try to use telekinetic movement to move Liam 30 feet away from danger.
Interesting.
If he is willing.
Are you willing, Liam?
Everything hurts right now. You motherfucking right, I'm willing.
Would you like to make an action before that happens? So essentially, you'll essentially be using a reaction, or using your action as a reaction. Like you feel Kaylin about to yeet you, and you're like, must do something.
Yeah, I'll reaction stab a bitch.
I like it. Not 20, this motherfucker.
No, not 20, but that's more than likely gonna hit. Unnatural 20.
Yes, that will hit.
Knife 3.
I have to show you the numbers I rolled. I rolled stupid numbers on that fucking enervate.
18 plus 3. 18 plus 3. Or, sorry. 3 plus 18. Yeah. Fucking... 21.
Functionally the same.
Jesus.
Functionally the same.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
21 damage.
21. And then as you're getting yeeted backwards, it's physical movement, right? He doesn't teleport. He physically gets pushed.
He gets, slid or whatever.
I am... Enjoy this. You use your telekinetic movement. He feels that that shove happening, and he just lashes out with the blade, with the dagger as it's happening, and his other hand comes down, and you know what I'm talking about. This motherfucker Winter Soldiers backwards across the floor.
Fuck yeah.
Like Winter Soldier
Fuck
on the
yeah.
highway as
Yep.
he slashes, and as he slashes, and because he's going backwards, there's just a fucking trail of shadow at the edge of the blade, like he's taking a little piece of it with him.
Fuck, I love it.
Fuck yeah.
It is it is Sato's turn. Laz is still in range. If you're going to do a melee attack, there is advantage. Cash has moved and Liam has been moved.
Okay.
Can anybody else hear him? Or is he thinking?
No, I was thinking.
Oh. I heard you thinking,
Yeah,
and it was just
can't
as
you hear the fire
bassy. It was
alarm going
amazing.
off?
It was just as bassy.
I guess I'm gonna run up and do a stunning strike, Superman punch.
Nice. Beautiful. At advantage.
Rolled an 18. Rolled an 18 and an 8.
18 hits. I think the dice are gonna. Oh, it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my knuckle bones. Because I'm old. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, DC 14.
Ooh, that's right. That's right. Amazing. So this is stunning strike.
Correct.
It still does damage, right?
Yes.
It's a con save.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 19 on the die. So it is not stunned, but it's not immune to stun.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack. Oh, wait. I hit with the first one, so I have 2 damage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Drink up, fuckers.
Well, again, jeez, they really want us to go pee.
Well, I guess I'm glad I chose me like everyone else instead of bourbon tonight.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys.
We gotta do one stream where everyone chooses a good alcohol. And just
If
watch
you could
everything
get Tiff
fall.
to do that, I will applaud you, and I will.
It'll have to be a non-work night.
10 damage.
No, here's the thing.
10 damage. Okay.
Zach, don't just drop it.
She doesn't drink alcohol ever.
No.
He's going to follow up with a uppercut, but add another stunning strike to it.
Ooh, okay.
Putting another key point into it.
Mm-hmm. What's your con? It's a 13. Come on, don't have any wisdom. Don't have any wisdom. Or not
14,
wisdom con.
14 plus 9.
14 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah, 2 hit.
That hits. It rolled a 16 on con.
All right.
Roll that damage.
Seven.
Sato. Please. You once heard a story about how your mother breathed fire down the throat of an extra planar snake creature. Please tell me how you're going to describe to her how you punched the darkness to death. Because it had 5 hit points.
I think realizing that the first punch didn't quite connect the way that I wanted. but going for the second one. And still not quite getting the stun. It triggered Sato's rage just slightly. Not enough for him to go full blown. And he channeled that mote of light that Prince had seen within him. And just as he connects on that second hit, light seems to shoot forward from his fist, like a copy of his hand, but it's celestial. And as it uppercuts the target, he just dissipates into nothing.
Absolutely fantastic. And as you see that, Prince, and you're holding this thing's hand, and you're recuperating from that, weirdly, you're not resistant to it. It didn't feel as foreign because it was necrotic. You've been hanging out with Endless. If you would like to make your next, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but if you would like to make your next death saving throw.
Final? Was that
Honestly,
the word that was?
If the dice decide.
Does my spell do anything to help that?
There are a couple things we're going to find out if it does. What's the wisdom save on your spell?
Should just be spell save DC.
What's your spell save DC?
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Prince.
That's okay.
It is, I believe 16.
16. And Prince, what is your wisdom modifier?
Let me see here.
Modifier is 5.
Yeah, 16.
5. Okay. 16. Okay.
So, whatever shenanigans you're doing, Prince rolled a 3 plus 5.
God damn it.
I was going to tell you that having cast guidance on someone else in the midst of your own tribulation was going to give you advantage. But I just rolled a 14 on the wisdom save. And so as you're still holding this thing's hand and you felt the pull as the magic has been trying, not the magic hasn't been trying to, the magic has been getting pulled and trying not to. And there is a moment of loosening as that magic surges back into you and settles. And it's not shock. It's almost, well, you don't even need to roll insight. These are your mother's eyes, and you know what the look of disappointment is.
Ouch! Oh!
Everyone in chat takes psychic damage.
I was going to say the most painful thing I said, and I had not prepared that at all.
Ow! Damn.
Amazing.
I don't want to hear shit about what I do to you guys emotionally.
But as you see that disappointment, I think also because you've seen the look, there are different shades of disappointment. There are different varieties and degrees. There are different things to be disappointed in. And you've seen the look in your mother's face when she's disappointed in her own inability to do something. And that's the disappointment you see here. And as that wild magic settles back into you, as chaotic as it is, it feels comfortable with you. And for a moment, you feel comfortable with it. And you watch New Moon. You watch something that borrowed a face start to borrow a different face. You see the darkness start to recede from the fur. The fur's still there, but the black is pulling inward, and it's turning white. And it's turning a color you recognize, because as it pulls inward, the figure's starting to shrink a little bit. It's starting to look a little bit younger. Until eventually, you see a face you recognize, same eyes, as the face you remember being yours the day before your wild magic first kicked in. And it's watching you. And it takes a moment. And then it doesn't look around in a where the fuck am I kind of way, but it looks around in a something changed kind of way. Is he gone? And I'll let you sit with that for a moment. Because at the center of Teresting, a point that doesn't quite know how to stand still, Seth feels it before he sees it. The pressure inside the stone settles. Not all at once, not like dramatically, like fingers unclenching. And the sound of metal straining against magic diminishes as the world stops fighting against the pendulum. And out the window, he sees the sandstorm is no longer spiraling inward. It's starting to drift. He doesn't smile yet. He moves over to the desk that you guys saw him working at beneath the bell, and he picks up his mother's journal. The one bound in weathered leather, the symbol embossed faintly on the cover, the symbol of Orison, the symbol that those weird, confused people told him was something called cord, a shape that meant different things to different people in different worlds. And he flips past the diagrams, and he flips past the calculations, and he flips past the theorems and borrowed gravity and inverted resonance and the interaction between the luminary field and the etheric field, until he finds in the middle a poem littered with corrections and marginalia, and he reads: joy and sorrow, tears and laughter, end before and starting after, time and space collapsing inward, tiltwise, otherwise, and spinward. Their tale resumed with a sound of bells and a truthful lie that someone tells, with flurried blows remaining still, the way unweaves and always will. A here-born, self-remembered mind the past has shaped, but not defined, guarded by a sense of guilt for futures planned and never built, that carries the unworldly weight of choice that masquerades as fate. The fabric tears, the tempest forms. His voice contains the wrath of storms and bears a tarnished crest of gold that knows the truth of tales untold. To dine with death and still to live, to disentangle and forgive, to lose what wasn't theirs to own and find their solitary tone. Time and space expanding elsewhere. Trouble lingers, waiting there. Their way home need not be surmised. It simply must be recognized. And he breathes in the silence, and for a long moment, nothing happens. And then he feels the bell inhale. The bronze gets deeper, and the air tightens inside the chamber, and then it compresses and it stills. And without being struck, the bell rings with a sound that's singular, clear, and complete. It's not memory, and it's not echo. It's a release. And somewhere far below the frequencies of sound, something wild resolves itself into motion. Storm thins, and he closes the journal, and he smiles at the bell, and he tells it, "You don't say." The tone doesn't expand outward like sound. It settles. and the air above the heliograph wavers. It looks like heat rising from the sun-baked stone, a tremor in the air, a soft ripple like light struggling to hold its shape. And that's when Seth notices something impossible. The distortion isn't rising, it's braiding outward. Fibers and filaments crossing one another, weaving in slow motion, tightening and realigning as the surge drifts outward from the bell, outward from the tower, outward across the city, through the bar room of the Twin Moon Saloon, where the opalescent mist within the pair of paper chandeliers echoes with the memory of our time in this place, through the showroom of the punctuation mark, where a small carved tabaxi figurine shifts a little, just slightly, before settling again. Through the back office, Meg's not here, through the back office of the Spades Casino, where a sharp dressed woman exchanges a glance with her bodyguard before turning her attention back to someone willing to trade their desire for its own fulfillment. Through the streets and the alleyways of a city that refuses to simplify itself until it reaches the chamber where we are. And as that distortion passes through you, Prince, you recognize it because it belonged to you before it was borrowed. And you feel the tether that connects you to you finally fully disentangle itself. My heart's not pounding, I'm fine. Is there anything that you would in that moment want to say or do?
Do I still see the younger version of myself?
Mm-hmm. And a moment ago,
Prin-
she had asked, is it gone?
Prince doesn't know how to answer her. She's honestly at a loss. She understands what just happened as best as she can. But she has to go through a moment where she says to herself, I don't know. I don't know if he's gone. I couldn't beat him. I couldn't I didn't do that. I couldn't have done that without Cash, without Kaylin. I Everyone. I couldn't have done that with. And then she kind of has a moment and she realizes that was the lesson that she needed to know.
Because magic is such a curious substance, behaving neither as wave nor particle, but something else entirely. Something that remembers where it's been and sometimes where it's supposed to return to. Magic is that fragile fabric woven from the infinitesimal fibers and filaments that sustain the uncountable infinity of dimensions of reality, at once the most valuable and most dangerous substance in or around any universe. And fear can be the most volatile, the most inconvenient, and the most wild magic. You have spent a lifetime feeling the tension of those fibers and those filaments under strain, not because you sought them out, but because they were braided through you long before you ever learned their names. And now, as something inside you finally loosens, you feel those same strands begin to vibrate again, but not chaotically, not wildly. You feel them start to hum, low and steady and coherent, like a string that's being pulled taut on purpose. And then you feel it. A gravitation that's not quite at the center of yourself, but at the center of each individual particle that makes up the entirety of yourself. Except that this time it is not directionless. This time you feel yourself being pulled in a very specific direction. You've teleported before, you've plane shifted before, you've passed through arcane gates and bent space like cloth. But you've never felt a pull like this, not even when you came here, because this is not the sensation of something collapsing you inward. This is the sensation of something calling you outward, something that knows exactly where you belong. And as the idea of you expands, steadies, and coheres, and finally begins to move, I do have to ask you something. Prince, what do you leave here?
What do I leave here? I'm assuming you're not talking something physical.
To quote the Greg Megthula, I will not be giving clarification.
Uh, if there's anything that she leaves behind, it's. I'm trying to think of the correct word. Hang on. It's her hesitation to rely on her friends.
The younger version of you accepts that. As the rest of you watch the space where you're pretty sure Prince used to be, not with a burst of light or a rush of sound, just a space that once was occupied and now isn't. And for a single heartbeat, something else loosens too. Someone here forgets her. Not just her name, not just her face, not just the sound of her voice, her. Like an entire thought just slipped between synapses and was suddenly inexplicably gone. And then the world corrects itself, harshly, snapping that memory back into place with painful clarity. She existed. She mattered. She still matters. She's just not here. And Sato, you feel it next. That pull, but not as confusion. It's alignment. And it doesn't take hold at the center of your body, but along a line that you have been walking for a very long time, along a path. Not fear and not force, but recognition. And as you feel yourself begin to move, I need to ask you, Sato Thuliaga, what do you leave here?
Hmm.
He said,
To-
Oh. And honestly, I
To
didn't say it up front. Okay.
to leave behind the fact that I don't accept myself as a party member to these individuals.
Amazing. And the younger version of Prince accepts. And then you're not where you were anymore. Cash, that pull reaches you like a pressure change, the way a storm breaks without thunder, the way a dream agrees to stop holding on to you before you wake up. Your mind has been touched by other minds. You have had your memories rearranged and your sleep weaponized and your thoughts trespassed upon. This is none of that. This is consent. This is the world returning you to yourself. But before you go, Cash Goldcrest, what do you leave here as you leave here?
This is not a question I was ready for today.
Honestly, and this was honestly the most Cash answer I can imagine. And I should have said this up front. I don't know yet is a valid answer because that could be a thing that you as player or Cash as character discovers later.
Yeah, I also don't know.
And that is completely fair. And as Cythereal would say, as Cythereal would be glad to accept, the younger version of Prince accepts your confusion. And then you feel that pull go taut, and there's a sensation like being gently unmade, not painfully, not frightfully, just departure. And then you're gone. And for just a heartbeat, there's silence. Not the absence of sound, but the absence of direction.
Oh, did we lose Cap?
I think so.
Yep. I think it's. Don't
Oops.
worry about it.
Cash was behind the DM. That was the answer.
He did that on purpose.
Please hold. Reconnecting.
Cap, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Okay, good.
The joke you missed is Cash decided to leave the DM behind.
You know, honestly, that's the most sensible.
Ooh, well, how did I get here?
If Cap is talking and is visible, I cannot see him.
He is here.
I am
and
talking, and
there he is.
I hear him.
Dustin is
Ooh,
here as well.
How did I get here? Lazarus, you feel it. And for the first time, you know exactly what it means. You feel it through the world, and to keep on moving anyway. When the tether tightens, it does not frighten you, it clarifies. This is not the sensation of theft or erasure. This is separation. Deliberate and irreversible. You already survived one of those. You already stood in the aftermath of a disentanglement and took inventory of what did not come back with you. So when the pull takes hold, your body recognizes it for what it is. Not escape, or death, or redemption. A trajectory. And you turn without thinking, without needing to, because you can feel the absence before it announces itself. Kaylin, everyone else has felt something. A tug, a tightening, a direction. You, however, haven't. She hasn't, Lazarus. And in that asymmetry, you understand what is happening faster than anyone else in the room. Because you know what it means when the world stops asking something of you. You know Kaylin has not been rejected. She has not failed. And she has not been left behind. She's been released. And she looks at you, and she knows it at the same moment you do. She knows that you know it too. Not disentangled. Not this time. This time, decoupled. She has one instant, one breath to speak. Kaylin, what do you tell Lazarus?
She meets his gaze, and in that moment,
You hear it. You hold it. Not like a promise, like a truth that does not require continuation. And before the pull takes you, answer one last question. Lazarus, what do you leave here?
Her.
Laz?
Did I come through?
I heard you, but I don't think he did.
Go ahead.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, I said. I just look her in the face. I remember what she looks like happy. I've seen her laugh. I've seen her cry. I've seen her drunk as fuck. But as I look at her, there's only one thing I can leave here. And it's her.
And then you stop being in the idea of the place you were. If you can really call it a place at all. You shift not into darkness, but into direction. You don't travel through space, you travel through belonging. The air changes, the weight changes. The world resumes a rhythm it's been holding in suspension. Moss under your feet, water in the air, sound layered and alive and unapologetic. You're back in the Feywild, not at rest, and certainly not safe, but back in the place you were. And then, because the story has asked so much of you, and because it's not finished asking, I leave you with one final inversion. All of you carry something back with you, because you couldn't leave it there. And what that something is. And that's where we'll end the stream tonight.
Well, that's dirty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was some shit, wasn't it?
Surprise!
So
Stop doing that. I keep clicking shit and then forgetting that I'm not in the thing that I'm supposed to be clicking. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
Lady Cass.
I'm not crying. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck us indeed, Cass. Thank you.
Someone's cutting onions in the Feywild.
Yep.
Everybody good?
I mean, yeah, I'm great.
Sounded like I'm good. Fantastic. We pop back and all we hear is Trouble. Trouble is explaining the entire story from the fucking the bar in Rexentrum to the moment we showed up in the Feywild. And Larry, Terry, Jerry, and Bob are sitting around.
So fun.
Trouble has actually gotten them to act out the story. So they are currently I think Bob is playing Laz.
The words that Kaylin said to Laz were "Thanks, Laz." That's what Akila asked.
Yeah. But that's where we will be ending this stream tonight. Thank you everybody for joining us. Again, we appreciate everybody in the game and in chat. Yes, I will finally be taking over as DM once again, as
Liam and Kaylin stay behind in the Nether Weave. And we pick our story back up where we left off all that time ago.
I do want to say I'm not leaving.
No.
There's just gonna be just a little bit of time away, but I'm not leaving, you guys.
Yeah. But Wednesday I am kind of planning on doing a DM talk show. Not 100% sure because I don't know what my schedule is going to be on Wednesday, but if I'm free, I will do it. And if so, I'm hoping to have another fun guest on. For those that were here last week, we had Jackson on. So that was awesome. Yeah. It was really good to have him. But until then, or until next week, Cass, so sorry. You'll be fine. Cap, the aftercare's up to you for her on this one. That was your fault.
Here's your aftercare. Caitlin gets her happy ending.
Yeah.
And Liam might also get a happy ending.
And Liam's getting
Liam's gonna get a happy ending.
Oh my!
Whoa!
With that, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
Wait, that's what Kaylin said to Liam.